Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode number 17 of the Balderdash podcast. The podcast is like a surveillance camera at the 99-cent store. I'm Red Devil, joined, of course, by my co-host, Uncle Legend.
What does that even mean, bro? What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Uncle Legend, here joined, of course, with Red Devil. Bro, I gotta know, how does this podcast relate at all to a 99-cent camera? Security camera.
No, it's like a surveillance camera at the 99-cent store. Why would you put up surveillance cameras to watch stuff that's 99 cents? It just doesn't make sense, like this podcast.
Okay, all right. Moving on quickly. How was your week?
Week was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, computer rebuild hit me this week.
Yeah, again.
It was yeah. So what happened was we were jumping back into Destiny 2. And the game kept crashing on me. And it did not crash on anybody else. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I thought it was my motherboard. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll get a new motherboard. Well, while I'm getting a new motherboard, I might as well get new RAM. Might as well get new hard drives.
Naturally.
But yeah, I basically did everything but the GPU and the CPU. New cooler. And then the most upsetting thing was Destiny 2 still crashes on everything I own in this house.
Don't worry, crashes on me too. I don't know what's wrong with the game, but something in the latest 2 updates broke it. I don't know what happened.
Well, see, it hard crashes yours, doesn't it?
Yeah, it hard crashes the GPU.
Yeah, see, mine was just to desktop. No error warning, no nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It freezes my whole system. I have to restart the computer, crashes the GPU hard. No matter what I do, doesn't fix it. Yours just desktops. Yeah. I don't know. The game's broken.
As much fun as I was having in D2, I think that's just done for me. I think I'm going to uninstall. Or at least give it till they get a new update out.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. At least the gaming frontier looks positive now, right?
Ish.
Yeah, so that's nice, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say ish. Other than that, I mean, it was kind of a normal week for me, just normal work stuff. Doing some gaming. I mean, I kind of getting into that Shatterline.
Good game
this week. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid alpha game. Now, for anyone listening who's like, oh, what's an alpha? It's extremely early access. And for that being extremely early access, it's actually pretty good. There are some desync issues, some party issues, but other than that, I mean, it's a pretty solid FPS.
Yeah, I think their biggest challenge they need to overcome is the desync problem.
Yeah,
and then once that's done, it'll be very playable. I think right now it's playable and it's fun, but I think if they were to do away with the desync problem, we'd be chilling.
Yeah, I've noticed that on quite a few kills that should have been like multiple kills, and it's the desync that gets me.
Yeah. Other than that, though, normal week. How's work? Work slow?
Normal week. Work is a tad slow right now. So there was the inflation bubble. Everyone kind of was worried we wouldn't have inventory. I think everybody panic bought. And now it's just kind of waiting on them to buy again.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's given us a chance. We got the shop cleaned up a lot, got stuff reorganized. We have a whole nother building we bought that I've been working on getting set up. So that's it. I mean, I still got plenty to do at work. It's not like I'm sitting around twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah, because that's never fun.
No, I hate being slow at work. Hate it.
It's the worst. I think that it could probably go down as the worst thing to happen to a workplace is to become slow.
Yeah, because I'm just sitting there like I might as well just go home. I don't want to, I'd rather sit and fuck off at home than at work. At least my computer's here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. 100%.
But yeah, other than that, pretty normal. Nothing extreme going on to rebuild. Kind of excited for Modern Warfare 2. I'll probably go ahead and pre-order that this week or next week. I watched a lot of the gameplay on it, but we'll cover that a little bit later in the show here. But yeah, what about you?
Well, my week was crazy. It was very long. It was a very long week. We had a new guy start who's all right. Very green. I mean, greener than grass. And so that was, and we had a shitty job we were doing, so that just kind of compounded to make it a long week. We were working 3 of the 5 days we were working about 2 hours away from the shop, which made that was interesting too. Like it's just weird. You go into work, you get everything loaded up, and then you drive for 2 hours, and then you work as much as you can, and then you drive back, right? So it just doesn't. Okay. It doesn't like I had 10-hour days, but it didn't feel like that, right? Because we were only working for maybe we get down there in an hour and a half, right? So then you're working for 7 hours instead of just working for 8 and calling it good,
Gotcha.
But no, it was a long week. I hurt my back again, which is super sick. Love that. And yeah, but other than that, not too much happening. Got deep. So I had a weird insomnia episode on Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I remember that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So Saturday night I slept for 2 hours. Sunday night I pulled an all-nighter into Monday, and then slept for an hour and worked all day Tuesday. And I got deep into Sons of Anarchy during that whole thing. I think I watched a season and a half, or maybe 2 seasons.
Now, is that something you've seen before?
I've seen the first 6 episodes probably 8 times, but I never made it past that. But now that I'm into it, man, it's such a good show. It's really good. Honestly, if you haven't watched it yet and you're into kind of the outlaw, stick it to the man, right? We want to be vigilantes who run our own city, but also do illegal stuff on the side type of deal. It's really good.
Yeah, my recommendation would be watch seasons 1 through 5 and then just stop.
Yeah, I haven't watched Mayans ever, which is the spinoff. I haven't watched Mayans. It's a spinoff of Sons of Anarchy, but yeah, really good. I enjoyed that. Other than that, been gaming. Wife is looking at getting some kittens. Actually, not even kittens. We're gonna get 2. She convinced me to get 2 1/2-year-old cats that I think we're gonna get. Them. Yeah, they come as a pair. So apparently this gal she worked with had gotten the cats, and then her old cat that she had didn't like the 2 cats. So now she wants to rehome them and just, get them into a nice house. And so my wife was like, "Can we?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess we can try it." So we're going to try it. I don't know when, but we're going to try it. We're going to get the cats into the house and everything. So yeah, we'll have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Okay. We have 3 cats and 1 dog, so
we're running a zoo is what we're doing.
That's how I feel some days.
I'm going to put goats in the back and 9 chickens, I think. And then I'll charge people to come over and play with them or something.
See, my cat behind me, those of you watching the stream will know, those of you listening won't. But my cat behind me, she's my favorite. She's my old cat. She kind of just lays around and sleeps all day.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I want, dude. I just want a cat. The kind of cat I want is I want to lay down in bed. I want the cat to come up and lay down on my chest, purr a little bit, go to sleep. Sleep there on my chest all night. I wake up in the morning, move the cat, go to work. That's the kind of cat I want. I don't want a cat that in the middle of the night is going to jump on my face and think that I'm a scratching pole and turn me into Freddy Krueger or something weird, Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine sleeps on my back. Every morning I wake up, she's laying on my back.
Oh, stomach sleeper.
I'm a stomach sleeper, yeah.
I used to be a stomach sleeper until I got fat, and then I couldn't breathe on my stomach, so.
I still don't have that issue, luckily.
Yeah, well. Fuck you. So, yeah, but that's about it. Why don't we do this early? So we're going to be doing an open mic podcast tonight. So anybody in chat, anybody I'd say anybody listening, but you guys already lost your opportunity. But if you want the opportunity, we do these out on occasion, so come to the live streams. Shameless plug. But anybody in chat or anybody that wants to hop in, we'll be bringing you guys in here in a little bit. And with that being said, I think we should tackle some gaming news first, get it out of the way. That way we leave enough time for people to hop in if they want to hop in. So I think we can start with the big elephant in the room, Modern Warfare 2. COD Next was this week, which is COD's, Call of Duty's little party where they showcase the new games and everything and let they invite all the big streamers to come in and play and whatever. First impressions, what do you got?
So I'll start by saying who I decided to watch at COD Next was Tim over on YouTube. Tim the Tatman, everybody knows who he is. And I watched the multiplayer for a while. That was cool. I was mostly excited for Warzone 2. I wanted to see what they were doing different. In the first game, he clustered himself because he didn't know how clusters worked. So it was a good laugh. But so I think one of my favorite things I've seen so far is you don't got to worry about people tagging you with a fucking pistol when you're floating in.
Yep, no guns while parachuting.
And the no loadout. I think no loadouts is the way to go. I mean, as far as the game engine, how everything shoots, feels, and all that, I mean, it's Activision or Infinity Ward. They know what they're doing. So we don't even got to touch that. They do. As far as like graphics and everything, they got that. Yeah. Removing slide canceling, I'm perfectly fine with. I thought it was a very gimmicky action, and I'm glad to see it gone.
I think it's good too. It wasn't intended, right? It was kind of a glitch that was exploited and then became kind of the skill gap, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm very good at it. I like slide canceling. I think it's fun. I think it's, weird, but I'm happy to see it go. And I think that a lot of people will be. Watching it, so I went the other way. I decided to watch a COD Pro play, and I watched TP. So I watched him play for a little while, and he was running. I watched some multiplayer, which I was very impressed with. I gotta say, I had low expectations going into watching because I wanted to keep an open mind and not use the last two games to kind of sway that.
Yeah, you got to go in just looking at it as a whole new game.
Yeah, and I was very impressed. The map design looks very thought through, very solid. They went kind of back the old way. There's 3 lanes. Now there is height, right? So each map kind of has height differences and elevation changes. So you've got like overhangs, bridges, windows, upper rooms, lower rooms, stuff like that, which is always good to have in a video game. But for the most part, the maps seem to be 3 lanes. Movement looked slow, which is good, going back to COD's roots, right? And I think that's what a lot of people forget. Like a lot of these kids nowadays that are playing Warzone, they don't remember Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Like it all came down to gun skill, right?
Yeah.
So reining in the movement and bringing it back to gun skill, I think is going to be a really positive thing for the franchise in general. But watching him play was a breath of fresh air, man, because he knows what he's looking for. I mean, he's always had his criticisms of Warzone, Modern Warfare 2019, the last 2 CODs he didn't enjoy at all. And I mean, you're talking a 2-time world champion. So, yeah. I mean, he knows what he wants to see in a Call of Duty game. And I think that if he enjoys the game because he's now more of a casual player, even though he still streams on Twitch, he's out of the CDL league. So he knows like what casual players want to see because he likes to just relax and play games now. So if he likes it from both the competitive and casual standpoint, I think that you're looking at a pretty decent Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, I would say after watching everything, my hopes are high that it's going to be good. I just hope it doesn't release good, and then everybody complains about the things that were in Warzone that's not in this, and then they start changing shit.
I don't think they'll care. I want to be
I hope
completely
not.
honest.
I really hope they don't.
I don't think they will, because they've openly stated that they wanted to come out and kind of revamp bring the franchise back down to its roots.
Yeah.
Because the last Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops 4, I mean, probably the last 6 Call of Duties have been movement based. And if you go before that, Gunskill played more into it, and they wanted to bring it back into kind of the realm of reality with Gunskill. Now, one thing I did see, and one thing Teep noted, is that skill base seems to be very constricting in the new one. So skill based matchmaking seems to be very tight, and if you ball out, right, you ball out in a game, then it seems to kind of not punish you, but put you in a higher lobby because of that in the next game. So he did say that it did seem to be kicking in very quickly. It learned very fast where skill level was at and kind of went that way. But all in all, I have high hopes for it. I think that they're going in a good direction, and I'm very excited to get my hands on it next weekend.
Yeah, I guess, you'll be playing the beta.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm still I'm undecided. I'm undecided if I'm going to pre-order it to play the beta or not.
Well, yeah, it's open beta Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, so I don't need to pre-order?
No.
Oh, I might be doing that then. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it.
See, I don't know. I played the Modern Warfare 2019 beta and the Vanguard beta, and neither one ruined the game for me personally.
Okay.
And I don't know. The Vanguard beta I played for, I think, like 15 hours. Or 16 hours.
Well, you also played Vanguard for like 3 days when it first came out.
Yeah, I did a 48-hour stream. I went, because I was getting that prestige too.
Yeah.
I wanted to be first, and I was slow.
I mean, honestly, most likely, if you're downloading it and playing it, I probably will too.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. I mean, it's Call of Duty. I pay my Call of Duty tax every year, which now, luckily, it's going to be every 2 years. So I'll probably be there. I hope it's good. I really hope once I get my hands on it, I have a lot of fun, because the gaming market kind of sucks ass right now.
It really does. There's nothing to play. We were going to stream last night together, and it took us 3 hours just to figure out what we wanted to play for the night. One night, not even like a week. Like, what do we want to play tonight?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's tough to have like them, 3 games in your rotation that you want to play.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I did think I thought about, 40 brought up a good point. So 40 wants to abstain himself from all Call of Duty content, right? He wants to be surprised when the game comes out. And he brought up midnight releases, right? He's like, did you guys ever go to a midnight release? Blah, blah, blah. Do you think that midnight releases will ever come back?
No.
No?
No, I mean, just with, Xbox and PlayStation doing download only. Like, they have consoles that don't even have disk drives in them. There's no way that midnight releases are ever a thing.
What if, hear me out, okay? What if a game publisher decided that they wanted to do something fun for the community? So they released a limited time mode that was only available from 10 p.m. Pacific to, let's say, 4 a.m., right?
Okay.
And it's just a limited time mode for people to fuck around, have fun, enjoy the game, whatever it may be, right? Not just Call of Duty, but just in general, like a publisher did that. Do you think that it would attract people the way that midnight releases did? Because I remember, like, midnight releases, especially for the Halo franchise, that my local GameStop was right next to a theater, and they had a conjoining door. And so what they made a deal with the theater that when the Halos came out, they got their hands on a copy early, and then they would let people go into the theater, and you could play the game early on the theater for, like 4 hours before the release. Then you go back, you stand in line, you get your game, right?
Yeah.
And then that was like it was a gimmick, but it was a really huge gimmick that drew a lot of people in. Like that GameStop had some of the highest pre-order sales in the area that I live. So I feel like like that was the draw, right? Was you gotta
Well,
you gotta do that. It was fun.
the big thing is if somebody would do something like that, because us as consumers, we're so used to just sitting here being like, I want to play this game, buy, download. That's all there is involved in it anymore.
That's true.
So I don't think there's a large enough consumer base for a midnight release. So yeah, okay, cool. You get to go to GameStop at midnight. You get your game, you get a special TDM, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't think you're going to have enough people doing it for it to make a difference.
You don't think so?
And how often does the average gamer leave their house?
I'd say every day. I'd say that you're
Or
at
work.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I guess it just depends, like how much of a casual gamer are you, and how much, like I myself would consider myself a gaming enthusiast.
Yeah.
Because that's all I do. Like that's my shtick, you know? I love gaming and I love technology. So I don't leave the house that often. I'm gonna be honest. Most of my time is spent either researching games, playing games, or helping people fix their computers.
Yeah.
And
true.
that's it. So for me personally, if they were to say, hey, you know, midnight Thursday night, we're going to be doing this special event that's only going to be on the day of release, I'd be down. I'd call out of work, bro. I'd take the day off.
Yeah, but how are they going to keep people who downloaded the game from doing that? Unless they're saying physical copies released this day, digital the next day.
No, it's just, I'm saying just a limited time in-game mode.
Oh, well then, yeah, everybody's going to do something like that, because if I can just sit here and download it, I'm in.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like just an in-game mode at midnight, right? And it's only available upon launch.
Because my big thing is I personally don't like going to GameStop. My experiences there have not been good. It's either some dude who obviously hasn't talked to anybody outside of his party chat in a long time and needs a friend, or it's some chick with a huge rack that's trying to sell me extra fucking insurance on my shit I'm buying.
I would, you know, if you go to a game store or any type of gaming establishment, put some fucking deodorant on, bro.
Exactly.
I don't know what's so hard about that. Just put it on. Just put, or take a bath in cologne for all I care. I'd rather smell Axe body spray than your 10-day-old body odor, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even, people would say that it's just a stereotype. I have spent many a days in GameStops, and it is not a it is real. It is a real thing. Gaming stores stink in general, and it's the patrons, okay? So, it's our little PSA. Throw on a little deodorant and call it a day.
Yeah, I think in person is done now. Like you're saying, if it's digital available, then yeah, everyone's going to be down for something like that. And that would be cool as shit.
Yeah.
To be like, yeah, okay, I'm going to take this day off of work because we get this special version of the game and I get to play it for 6 hours.
Yeah, and like if you do that, maybe you get a special in-game item. Everything's about skins now. Right? Maybe you get a special launch day skin or something. You know, I feel like there's no reward. There's no rewards for pre-ordering anymore. My God.
Nope.
The only reward that games give you now is like, oh, congratulations, you get access to the beta and you get this one weapon skin.
Yeah.
Dude, when I pre-ordered Halo 4, you got a full set of armor. You got armor effect. You got a special calling card. You got a special title. Like, you got all this special stuff. And if you got the deluxe edition, you got a limited, only pre-orders could get it. It was like a steel case book, like a steel case that had an entire like UNSC thing on it, and then it had Master Chief trading cards inside that were like just little cards that were metal that you could put on your desk. And now it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pre-order the Call of Duty so I could play it early, but nothing counts. I just get to kind of try it out.
Well, see, I remember most of the pre-orders being like, here's what you're gonna get, but then usually GameStop or Walmart or anybody didn't sell enough pre-orders that you still got a pre-order copy when you went. You would get it anyway.
Yeah, or remember when they would have different ones, like Halo 5. GameStop had red, like a red pattern for your armor. GameStop
Yeah.
had orange, and Target had like, it was cool. Oh
Yeah.
man, pre-orders are so good back then.
Yeah, now it's not a thing. It's here's a beta test, here's a second beta test, here's the game.
Yeah, I think a good portion of that is too, like, the current market just doesn't care.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You know, like they don't care at all. I don't know. But also, so that's Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, I did want to touch on the DMZ.
Oh yeah, the Tarkov mode.
Yeah, what do you think that Call of Duty can do? Because I don't feel like this is going to be relevant. I don't feel like this is going to get played. No one's going to want to do it. What do you think they can do to make it relevant?
Faster XP gains, I would say, would be the only thing that they could do. For
Just to get people in there.
Just to get people in, right? Like you
Okay.
play a DMZ mode, you get 10k XP. You play a multiplayer, you play 2 multiplayer games, you get 5k XP, right? So
Okay.
you get double the XP for playing DMZ, or make it its own game, like kind of like they did with Warzone, to where you have your own leveling system, you have all this stuff that's separate from your multiplayer. I feel like
They won't do that.
No, but that's how they could separate it, or like separate it, right? Is like you rank stuff up in different modes and it affects that mode, right?
Yeah. I feel like if you want to play a game like that with that type of game mode, you play Tarkov or you don't play it.
Well, I mean, you could just take I don't even know why they're doing this, right? It's going to last 2 weeks. It's going to flop. They're probably not even going to update it anymore, because they do this with every Call of Duty. They did it with Spec Ops mode, right? They did it with that fucking mode in Black Ops 2 was. It wasn't zombies, it was the other one. Where you have like like a side mode or whatever. But the DMZ, I mean, look at Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 2042. They had Hazard Zone, flopped hard.
Yeah.
No one liked it. Well, it's fun. It's fun to play, but there's like, it's not as fun as playing multiplayer. You had the Cycle, flopped, right? It had a solid 2 weeks. Player counts dropped by the tens of thousands after that.
Well, yeah, even like we have 2 friends of the podcast, Breezy and Vash, who were all about the Cycle, and they don't play it anymore. I think they both uninstalled.
Yeah, because it dies, man. Because the thing Tarkov has going for it that you're not gonna match is the intensity of the realism. You play Tarkov to get your heart rate up and shorten your lifespan. That's it. That's the only reason you play Tarkov, because it's fun, it's intense, it's grindy, there's rewards for it, and there's a whole cult following behind that game. You're not stealing Tarkov players and putting them into any other game. And the people that don't like Tarkov aren't playing your other game. It's just that simple. Because it's the whole premise of the game. The premise of the game is to be hard and realistic. And that's it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can really pull this off, to be honest with you. I think it's either you play Tarkov or you play a different game mode.
That being said, I am going to try DMZ, and I am excited to try it, but I think it's going to have a 2-week runtime, and then people are done with it. But we haven't had, it's hard to say that too, though, because we haven't had any real, we haven't had gameplay. We haven't had anything other than one release trailer. That was it.
I think the only way it takes off is if some of the bigger streamers get into it. I think that's the only way that particular game mode takes off.
That, or if Warzone 2 flops and it's good.
I don't think it'll flop.
No, it won't. But let's say for some freak reason DMZ is really good and Warzone 2 is not, people flock to DMZ.
Yeah. Honestly, I want it to be good, just so hopefully we get some competitors in the market that are trying to do something similar to Warzone. It just makes everybody better.
Yeah, I agree. But give me your preliminary rating, okay? Preliminary rating on Modern Warfare 2. Just Modern Warfare 2. We'll do Warzone 2 after it. But Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, out of 10, very early rating. Haven't even played the game yet. Just watch gameplay, watch the trailers. What do you give it?
Just watching, I'm going to give it a 7.
I think that's very fair. I'm gonna go with a 7.5.
Just gotta get that 0.5 above me. Is
I
that what's
think.
going on?
Well, I gave when Warzone or when Modern Warfare 2019 came out, I gave it a 7, and I think that
Okay.
Modern Warfare 2 looks better than Modern Warfare 2019. So I've got to up it a little bit.
See, and I also don't know if I'm giving it a 7 because I really want a new Call of Duty that's not Vanguard to play, or if I actually think it's going to be good.
That's fair. What about Warzone 2?
That's on a I don't care measurement, to be honest with you. I just watching it, I mean, yeah, it looks cool, but I feel like if they do what they do now, where it's the meta changes, everything changes every season, I don't care. Because
Yeah.
you're gonna have to rate it based on the season.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with a 6.
6?
I think that it looks worse than Modern Warfare's multiplayer, Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, but I do think that it is an improvement in the right direction on Warzone and its current state. It gives me Warzone vibes when Warzone first came out because so much of it has changed and it's so fresh that I feel like the first like 4 months of Warzone 2 are going to be some of the most fun that we've experienced.
Yeah.
But then from there forward, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I want it to be good, and I'm gonna play it, obviously, but I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
As long as they don't fuck with it too much. I don't know. I just see loadouts ruin the game for me because the meta changes so much.
Yeah.
You can't just go in there and use whatever gun you want.
Right. Yeah.
So,
all right. Let's do some technology news then real quick. EVGA.
EVGA.
They have officially shut down their partnership with NVIDIA, which is pretty wild. They've been partnering with NVIDIA for a long time. Long time.
My RTX 3070 Ti, guess who that's made by?
EVGA.
EVGA.
Well, I mean, you could get EVGA the 700 series, I think.
Yeah.
But they cited, so the article I saw said they cited poor treatment was their reason for leaving.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've read too. One of the quotes here: the relationship between EVGA and NVIDIA changed from what EVGA considered a true partnership to a customer-selling arrangement whereby EVGA was no longer consulted on a new product announcements and briefings, not featured at events, and not informed of price changes.
Which is weird and like rough to deal. Like you've had this relationship for at least a decade, right?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, NVIDIA. Like I want to hear the flip side of it. I want to hear the flip side of that coin and why. Like what is the reasoning for NVIDIA to be like, yeah, you guys don't get to know about product launches. You don't get invited to events anymore. You don't get to know the cost. Cost changes on cards and everything. Like what caused that? Because that's, I mean, you're talking a very, very profitable decade of partnership.
Yeah. Extremely profitable. I can imagine EVGA stocks are going to plummet if they haven't already.
That being said, AMD cards.
I'm reading that they have no interest in graphic cards anymore. Because that's what I thought first was like, okay, we could have a true competitor on the AMD side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the article I'm reading is they want out of graphics cards.
I don't fault them.
And there's speculation that they have other plans coming in the future. I can say EVGA has some of the best customer service I've ever dealt with. My power supply, that's the only company I buy power supplies from. And my graphics card, the reason I bought it was stamped EVGA, and I'm like, I know them. They've always been good to me, and that's what I bought. So, I'm hoping they don't hop out of everything, but we'll see.
Imagine they make their own card.
That'd be some shit.
That would be wild. I think it would be the best card on the market, honestly.
Well, right now, it's either you have an NVIDIA card or you have an AMD card and you get made fun of for having it.
I don't know, man. 6,000 cards are, they're good. The 7,000 cards I dare say, look better than 40 series cards.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope they are.
They look very good.
It
Very
took,
good.
It took AMD how long to be a competitor in the processor market? So
Yeah.
maybe we're nearing where they're an actual competitor in the graphics cards.
Yeah. Oh man, you go back 4 years. If you had an AMD processor, you were, you weren't anywhere near Intel specs.
If you had the like FX 6300 or whatever the fuck it was that caught your computer on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, EVGA's out. Might open the market up for somebody else to jump in there. Who knows? Maybe you start seeing Corsair graphics cards or something.
Yeah.
That seems like something they would do.
I could see that. Yeah. I could see that. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to have a nice competitive market.
Yeah, I agree. Competition is what makes everything get better.
Yeah. Yeah. Was there anything else?
There was one more, and I'm trying to find it. Okay. Microsoft is considering buying more studios to compete with Sony.
Yeah, so they want to pick up. Well, a lot of Microsoft news actually came out of that recent Phil Spencer interview.
Yep.
Most notable, I would say, would be that he said they have no future plans of raising the cost of Game Pass.
Yep.
Which is huge. Which, I mean, if you're sitting listening to this right now and you use Game Pass and you think that that's not a big deal, that is huge, because the value of Game Pass right now is astronomical. And so for them to not raise the price, have no plans of raising the price of that, is actually insane. Because they could. I mean, they really could. They could raise it to $30 a month. People would pay it. People would still pay for it, but that just goes to show that they're looking primarily more at the consumer side of it, because they know that people are happy with the price. They like the price. We're still making money at that price. So let's just keep it there. Let's not get greedy.
Yeah, I think in 5 years we're not going to see any more Xboxes being made. I think Xbox is just going to be an app.
I could see that.
It's just an app. They have studios that produce games. Sony has to pay them the rent to put that on their consoles. And Xbox is just an app on your computer or an app on your PlayStation.
I could see that, but it's also hard too, because the market for Xbox is so hot. I mean, look at how hard they were to get for a long time.
I think they were hard to get because you couldn't get a PlayStation. And I think your average consumer, you go to the store and there's PS5s are empty, but there's Xboxes. You're going to buy the Xbox so you have something.
Yeah, I could see that. A lot of people are brand loyal though too. Like, I mean, the console debate is still hot and heavy. Even though we're out of the console scene, it's still hot and heavy.
I feel like it's hot and heavy because of people my age.
Yeah.
Brand loyalty, I think, is a thing of the past. I really feel like that's on a decline.
Well, I think so too, only because all the younger kids nowadays, they just want computers.
Yeah.
Like, they just want PCs. That's all they want.
Well, PC gaming has been made more accessible over the years.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And they are more plug and play. I think I would go as far as to say that a pre-built computer is plug and play as long as you're not streaming. As
long as you're not streaming, you're good.
If you're just gaming on that thing, man, you just plug it in, run your updates, download your game, go to town. If something starts to break or whatever, there's 800 YouTube videos on how you can adjust your graphic settings in said game.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely I could see that. Imagine the death of consoles. That would be weird. That would be very weird.
I mean, I'm here for it.
I could be too.
I don't know that Sony ever says okay, or Nintendo. Nintendo, I don't think will ever be like, oh no, put our games here.
No way. I think Sony makes the PS5 for another 10. Nintendo never stops making consoles, but Nintendo games are also like, those are different. I mean, that's a different breed. That's a different.
Yeah.
That's like different style of game. I don't think that Nintendo's a direct competitor Xbox or Sony solely because their game catalog is drastically different.
Yeah, they're in their own little world. I mean, I have a Switch and it's just for Pokemon.
Yeah, I want to Switch just so we can play Mario Party.
Yeah, that's why you buy a Switch. You don't buy a Switch because you're like, oh, I want to play Apex. No.
Or Fortnite.
I want to play Fortnite. No, don't do that on your Switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as news, that's all I really had. I feel like those were three of the bigger things going on.
Yeah, I think that the game industry is looking up. October, we have some huge releases. November, December, even into first quarter of next year. A lot of good games coming out. And for everyone, I mean, there's single player, like story-driven games. You've got your first-person shooters in the way of Call of Duty. You've got, you've got racing games. You've got sports games. You've got a lot of stuff coming out towards the end of this year and the beginning of next year that I think will refresh everything. And I think the time of half-assed games might, knock on wood, might be coming to an end because of all the consumer backlash.
Yeah.
I know a lot of studios have openly stated that they will be taking more time into making games and pushing release dates back. So hopefully no more half-assed games.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the COVID bubbles kind of popped and we start getting caught up.
Yeah.
Because if COVID never happened, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation. There'd be so much new shit to play.
Yeah, a lot of studios were shut down for a long time. I mean, look at how bad... I don't care what anyone says, dude. Look at how bad Cold War was. I mean, that was a COVID game. That was a game made from home, from devs, and that was bad.
I will say, Cold War, the 3v3 was probably one of my favorite things I've played in the past few years.
Really?
Yeah.
The face-off?
The face-off.
Face-off has always been big, though. Black Ops 2 had face-off, too, and people loved it back then.
It was kind of funny, because when I rebuilt my PC and everything, I forgot to save my intro. And I actually found my intro today on my OneDrive, so I was able to run my intro today. But I almost got this nostalgia feel when I'm watching some of my clips from me streaming a year and a half ago. And I have a Cold War clip in face-off of me. I think I got 11 machete kills in a row. And it's just one of them moments in gaming that being a streamer and putting yourself out there, that would have been lost to me years ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But because now I have that clip saved, that lives in my head rent free of that one stupid moment I had in a Call of Duty game that I thought was amazing.
Yeah. No, that's cool. All right.
So to say something on a game market, you want to see the most streamed games on Twitch in September?
Absolutely. Oh God, I don't even know what that's going to consist of.
All right, so we already know what number one's going to be, so we can just get that out of the way. Go ahead and say it. Category.
Oh, just chatting.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Number 10 with 256 average live channels at a time.
256 average live channels?
Yeah, channels that were streaming this at the same... This is what it averages. There's this many channels right now streaming this.
God, I don't know. I think Warzone's going to be higher than number 10.
I'll give you this one. It's music.
It's music?
Music is number 10.
Just live music, just people playing guitar and shit?
Yeah, like KVZ.
Oh yeah, his live sets that he does on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Yeah.
All right, number 9 with 286 average live channels.
God, I have no idea, man. I don't even have a starting point. Warzone?
It's Warzone.
Fuck, dude, that game. Oh my God, that's crazy to see how far it's fallen off because it was top 5 when we started this podcast.
Yep. Number 8, 300 average live channels.
Okay, so I have Warzone at number 9 now. Okay. Yep. Apex is going to be higher than that. I know that. Apex is going to be top 6. So I'm going to go... Dota's going to be top 5. Counter-Strike's going to be top 5. I'm going to go Valorant.
Minecraft.
Oh! I forgot about the golden child, man.
The golden child of
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah, you can't go to any platform and not see a Minecraft video at least one time.
Yep. Number 7, 344 average live channels.
I'll put Apex.
Dead by Daylight.
What?
Dead by Daylight is number 7.
Bro, that game is so
in
lame.
September. This is what I mean. Like, what new games am I seeing on this list?
The amount of hate we're going to get for that one comment, I just want to let you know.
I don't care.
I hate that game.
I don't enjoy it either.
I think it's lame. I don't know how people play it.
Number 6, 396 average live channels.
Okay, see, this is a gamble for me. All right, here's the gamble. Apex is going to be, I'm telling you right now, I know it's more than Warzone, so I know it's on this list for sure. Now, is Apex in the top 5, right? Or is it number 6? That's my gamble I'm playing on right now. I need a money line. Can somebody give me the money line here? I'm
a friend.
You know what? I'm gonna stick strong. I'm gonna say Valorant again.
No, Apex.
Fuck, dude. Come on. No.
You even said earlier, Apex is in the top 6. And I'm like, yes, number 6.
I knew it was in the top 6. Damn it.
All right. Number 5.
Valorant.
443 average live channels. Is Valorant your favorite or your final answer?
No, I'm going to go with Rust.
Fortnite.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes way more sense than anything I've said.
And I think the only reason it's here is because of no builds.
I agree. I think that building kind of fell off.
Yeah.
That was the best thing that they've done for their game this year. I'm just going to say.
Far.
No builds brought so many old players back who left when the skill gap became too much in builds. It was the best thing that they ever did for their game.
And it got someone like me who swore up and down they would never play Fortnite into playing it.
And it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Number 4, 485 average live channels.
I know 2 are in this list for sure.
And while you're thinking, everyone, welcome ITSMEVASH to the show.
Hi. Thank you.
What's up, Vash Daddy?
Hi.
Bro, I don't know, man. I'm going to have to go. Dota.
Wait, what's the question? I missed the question. I'm sorry.
All right, so we are doing the most streamed games on Twitch. Now, this goes by average live channels. So there, at any moment, there's 485 channels streaming this game.
Okay.
And this is number 4. We already did Fortnite, Apex, Dead by Daylight, Minecraft, Warzone, and music.
Okay. So what do I think number 4 is?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think number 4 is?
Well, number 1 is League. Has to be, right?
No. Number 1 is always just chatting.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the number 2 is League. And we're on number 4.
Number 4.
Has Call of Duty been said?
Call of Duty is number 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. What about? I'm gonna go off the wall. I'm gonna say chess.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you have a guess?
I'm going Dota. I'm locking in at Dota 2.
League of Legends.
Oh.
Wow.
We've been played, son. We've been played.
League up to be number 2, and boom, 4.
Fell to 4. At number 3 with 667 average live channels.
Okay, see, this is a hard one too because I know that Counter-Strike is one of it's either 2 or 3, right? I
don't know.
I don't think Counter-Strike falls to 3.
I think it does. I think you're wrong. I think we're gonna be shocked by number 2. I'm saying Counter-Strike.
Ash locked in Counter-Strike.
I'm staying strong at Dota.
Number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 5.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Where did that come from?
RPers.
RP is huge.
Damn,
yeah.
dude, that is so true. That's so true. I went into a vape shop at my up in Greeley the other day, and he was playing like whoever the big guy is, whoever the big RP guy is. I don't know any of their names, but this guy had like 10,000 people in there watching him or whatever, and he was literally RPing as like a fucking popsicle stand dude or something.
Oh my god.
And I was like, and he was just playing it, big screen TV, run his little vape shop, and I was like, this is actually crazy that people are this into it. Like, this is wild.
People love their RP, man. It's crazy. It's like once you enter that world, you don't leave it.
I've always wanted to be a milkman drug dealer.
Milkman drug dealer.
If I ever were to get into it, I would want to drive a milk truck and be a drug dealer at the same time.
I want to be. I'd love to be like a hardcore like bank robbing crew. Like drugs, well, it doesn't matter. Just outlaws, just criminals all the time.
Okay.
Raid the police station, kill them all, do crazy stuff like that.
I'd want to be a bum.
Better than a taxi driver.
I just want to walk around and beg everybody for money.
All right.
All right.
Does Red get killed?
A lot, probably. All right. Number 2, 704 average live channels.
Counter-Strike.
Yes, Counter-Strike, yeah.
It has to be Counter-Strike.
Number 1 is just chatting, unless it's hot tub stream, the hot tub stream meta.
Nope. You guys want another guess? Counter-Strike did not make the list.
Oh,
What?
What?
Counter-Strike is falling hard.
Destiny 2.
Counter-Strike is currently number 14.
I'm going Destiny 2. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Bash, would you like another guess?
Destiny 2 is a good guess, but I am going to say Valorant.
Winner is Vash.
Fuck!
Wow.
Good guess, dude. I was guessing Valorant the whole list, so I couldn't do it again.
Wow.
Just to round out the 11 through 20, number 11 is World of Warcraft. Number 12 is Art. 13 is Cult of the Lamb. 14, CSGO. 15, Genshin Impact. 16, Escape from Tarkov. 17, Dota 2. 18, Destiny 2. 19, Fall Guys. 20, Lost Ark.
Damn, Lost Ark's still that big. Oh, I guess it's a KRPG, huh? So it's still really big over there. Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think that just goes to show where the game market is right now, that these are your top things being streamed.
I think that entire list was more than 3 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, the only thing I see that's new is at number 23, and that's NBA 2K23.
Okay. Yeah, that's wild.
Which is not new gen, correct?
On consoles, you can get next gen, but on PC, you cannot. Current.
Lame.
He's still salty about it, too.
I am.
Me and Ray, I played some 2K. I used to love playing 2K.
I never got
2K
into
was my
sports
shit.
games,
I'd be the shooting guard or the point guard. I'd be a shooting point guard or a passing point guard, bro. A dual threat.
Oh,
you could say.
We got the double threat action going on.
Yeah.
I just never found anybody I could play the street with, or whatever, the court or whatever they called it.
That's always been the problem, is trying to group up.
Like trying to find some good players, and then when you have to walk up and wait for people to walk up and play with you.
Yeah.
That sucked.
I have a list for you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is it a good list?
It's a good list, actually. It is the top 15 most dangerous sports in the world. And this is
Smash.
just this.
Smash.
We'll do a smash or pass right after this. But this is so we'll just do the top 10, I think. But yeah, so these are the top 15 just based on how risky the activity is and how many chances of dying there are, also how many injuries are sustained while doing the sport. So this is like worldwide, just everywhere. Number 10 is surfing, big wave surfing.
Okay.
For obvious
I wouldn't
reasons.
call that a sport, but all right.
You wouldn't
call that a sport?
No, how do you get points?
Tricks the same way you would like skateboarding or something.
But how do you measure how good the trick was?
How big the wave is? How if it's a little dinky ass wave, you can give the same point to a dinky ass wave as you would a fucking funnel. I mean, I'm just I'm just saying. Some of the shit you see on TV is crazy.
It's insane, dude. Throw on ESPN 3 because that's what it's always on, and go
Yeah.
watch
Who the
yourself
fuck
some
has TV nowadays?
Just watch yourself some surfing.
Well, if you have a fucking jailbroken Fire Stick, you don't need TV. Just listen. You're making this more difficult than it has to be.
All right, just go to number 9. The next non-sport.
Downhill mountain biking.
That shit's fucking crazy too. How they can take the shock of the seat going up their ass and steer at the same time. No, it's beyond me.
I like watching the Red Bull one. The Red Bull guys who go out to the desert and make their own lanes.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's wild.
Now, is that just measured by who gets to the bottom first?
Well, it depends. It depends on what style, right? So there's freestyle downhill mountain biking, which will incorporate tricks, as well as like the difficulty of the lane that you choose.
Okay.
And then there's the race, which is obviously the fastest time down the hill. And then you have the Red Bull one. I don't know the exact name for it, but they make their own lines to get down a mountain, and it's based on the difficulty and danger of the line that they do, as well as like how well they do it and tricks and timing and everything.
Okay.
A lot goes into that one, but yeah, they'll literally there was one guy who jumped a 25-foot gap that had like a 100-foot drop a couple years back, and it was insane. It was crazy. His like elevation change, they showed it. It was insane. I don't even know how he stayed on the bicycle.
Yeah, I think they should all just start at the same time, and it should be like that game on a Nintendo all them years ago where you can hit each other and shit.
Number 8 is all kinds of auto racing, just racing, like racing cars in general, for which I think
R.I.P. Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, we do it for Dale around here.
The Intimidator. R.I.P.
Number 7, which I think should be higher, but they put it at number 7, is motorcycle racing or motorbike racing, which incorporates motocross.
I guess it depends on what's in front of it. In
front of it is heli skiing. Heli skiing is where they helicopter you up to the top of a mountain that's unskied, and you ski down it. And I
feel like that's pretty dangerous. Yeah,
that is very dangerous.
I feel like why the fuck would you do that?
I feel like there's a difference between adrenaline junkies and people that want to die but want to do it in a cool way.
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, I guess. I've never in my life been like, oh, look at that mountain. I want to go up there and ski down it.
Yeah.
But I'm fat and lazy, so maybe that's part of it.
This one actually terrifies me, and I don't know if I could ever do this. It's swooping, which is...
Oh, swooping.
Swooping is when you skydive down, and then you have like the paraglider instead of just the circle parachute, and you have to like skim across water or land or whatever and get as far as you can, as close to the ground as you can without landing.
It's always been something about jumping out of a perfectly good airplane I never understood.
Nope, not me. Nope, my fat ass is staying on that plane.
Yep.
Yeah, so it even says swooping has spurred a lot of controversy even within the skydiving community around the globe, and a lot of members debate if they should consider swooping a real sport or plain stupidity because it's so dangerous.
I'm going with the second.
I'm going with the second as well. I feel like that's not really a sport. That's just kind of like, I don't know. That's tough. That's terrifying.
That sounds like a death wish.
Yeah, it really does. Let's see how close I can get to the ground while I'm dragging my feet.
Yep. How many limbs can I break in one go?
Wingsuit flying is number 4.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool, especially when they go like real close to trees or they go through rock formations.
I just imagine a human flying squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
That's what I imagine
it. Number 3 is free solo rock climbing.
Okay, that shit unharnessed. I was watching a TikTok today. A guy was doing free climbing on a skyscraper.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that stuff's
I feel like
wild.
people just have too much time on their hands.
I used to freehand rock climb when I was in high school.
Ever done
No,
is
no, no.
freehand
No.
surfing.
No. I did. No.
No.
Let me finish, assholes.
Was it made of ice cream?
It was. I would only do like 50-foot or 60-foot cliffs, like nothing high. These guys, the one dude that did that in Yellowstone,
Yeah.
that guy's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. I still can't imagine climbing a 16-foot tall marshmallow island.
Why'd we bring him on?
You did.
I mean,
just joined.
he's got a point. I do not picture your ass doing any kind of rock climbing.
I was
Okay.
in really good shape when I was
love
younger.
you. I love you. I love you with all my heart. But even in my peak shape in high school, I was a lot smaller then too. I ain't climbing a fucking 12-foot ladder.
Well, yeah, but I love heights. I'm not afraid of heights. You've seen what I do.
I mean, you've seen what I do. I have to get on roofs and stuff too. Like heights don't bother me as much as now as they did then. But like, still, my ass ain't climbing no 60-foot shit. Period.
I think you got baked out of your mind and imagined this.
That's not what happened.
You're on some mad shrooms or some shit, bro. I love you.
Oh my
but-
god. We're moving on. Number 2 is high altitude mountaineering. Now, I don't know if this is really a sport per se, but this is talking about people who go out and climb like very high mountains like K2, Everest, stuff like that, which is very dangerous. But I don't feel like that's a sport. I feel like that's more of a, what would you call that? Like a personality trait, honestly.
Yeah, hobby. I don't know.
Yeah. A hobby.
Yeah,
A hobby.
I have more money than brains. I don't know.
Now, number 1 is definitely, I would say, deserves to be number 1 on the list, and it's base jumping. Which is, if you don't know, it's just jumping off something that's very high, that's not really high enough to pull a parachute, but you hope it is, and then you pull your parachute and hope it deploys in time before you hit the ground.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a hard pass.
Yeah.
I watch those videos on Facebook every time they come up. It's like a dude climbing to the end of a crane, and then he's just like, "See ya," and my anxiety goes through the roof.
Yeah. I can, that stuff's wild. And then he doesn't pull his chute he never pulls his chute. The video just ends. And you're like, oh, I hope there's another video, or else he's dead. Yeah, so on record, base jumping since 1981, they actually started a list called the BFL, which is the base fatality list. And the number of deaths is 362 since 1981, which may not sound like a lot, but there is not a lot of base jumpers around the world. The worst year, the worst year for the sport would have been 2016, where there was 37 deaths, followed by 2018, which there was 32 deaths from people base jumping in general.
Wow.
So that's got to be a high number. There's no exact number on how many base jumpers there are in the world at one time, but I imagine that list is pretty small, and 362 deaths has got to be pretty high percentage, I would imagine. But yeah, there you go. I'll just run through honorable mentions real quick. Our number 15 is American football. Number 14 is free diving. Number 13 is bull riding. Number 12 is whitewater rafting. And number 11 is rugby. Now, I personally would put rugby in the top 10 and put surfing in 11.
No,
No?
you can't drown in rugby.
True.
You can't drown
That's
in rugby.
true. Yeah.
True.
That's one of my worst fears in life
Is drowning?
is drowning.
That's
And I
mine
can
too.
swim.
That's my number 1.
That's
Like,
your number 1?
Drowning and being
Yeah.
set on fire. My top 2.
Yeah, just drowning for me, that scares the shit out of me.
Yep. And I can swim. But I can't control big ass waves.
I don't know what my number one is. I'm gonna be honest.
Dude.
I'm not afraid of water. I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm not afraid of heights. I don't know.
There's gotta be something on.
I know
Death
there
by
has to
food.
be. I know there has to be. I have no idea what it is though.
We're gonna need you to figure that out.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm racking my brain right now. I can't think.
Because you know there's one thing in the world that you're like absolutely not, and you can't think of it right now.
I don't do roller coasters.
So you'll rock climb 60 feet, but you won't, and you'll fucking get on,
Yeah.
lifts,
Yeah.
but you won't ride a damn roller coaster.
Nope. My wife makes fun of me all the time. I don't do roller coasters, period.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
that
that's
baffles
weird.
me actually.
I know. Yeah, she makes fun of me for it constantly because she's like, you do all this stupid shit and you won't go on a roller coaster with me. And it's not so much the roller coaster. I don't trust Timmy, right? I don't trust the 14-year-old kid running the ride to stop it. What if it doesn't stop?
First
Do I
off,
just
he's
go
probably
around
18.
forever?
Unk.
What if I stop upside down, bro? What do I do then? Jump?
You pretty much, yeah.
I think you want to know where I think it came from. I'll tell you the story real quick. When I was about 7, we went to a amusement park, and I rode on a road with my dad, which was a giant Viking ship that you just sat in a row, and then a bar came down over everyone in the row and went back and forth. And it went like a full 90 degrees up, full 90 degrees the other way. And I sat next to my dad, and I was 7, and he's a full-grown man. So his thighs were way bigger than mine. And so the bar didn't even touch me, and I flipped out of the seat when it went up. And when it went back down, he grabbed me and put me in, and then he had to hold me with his arm through the rest of the ride. After that ride, I didn't ride any other roller coasters. Wasn't happening.
So childhood trauma.
I guess so. Guess it stems deep, bro. Thank you for coming to my therapy session.
Wow. I still roller coasters. That's still a little. I don't know. I think you're kind of a bitch for that, but
That's fine. That's okay. I think you're a bitch for your heights thing.
Wow.
Got tired.
Oh, we were boys.
We are boys. Oh, here we go. What's our smash or pass this week?
I didn't really prep anything for it.
I've got something that's kind of that's that may be kind of cool.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel.
Nope, that's fine. We'll do it. But I got to press the button. I made this today, so I'm excited to use it.
Press a button.
And to our next segment, smash or pass. Now you may go.
I don't know if it's a smash or pass thing, but it's a 90s kids kind of reference.
Okay.
Okay. Going back to our roots of being 90s kids. I was born in the early 90s. Red was born pre-90s, and Unc was.
Don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this.
Unc was born, I think, barely in the 90s.
I was born in the end of 97. Okay.
Oh, that's disgusting. You're only a year older than my brother. That's gross. Ugh. All right. So where'd it go? I just had it and now it's gone.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. All right. Britney Spears' first song was what?
Like her first song ever?
Her very first song. The list is "You Drive Me Crazy," "Toxic," "Sometimes," "Baby One More Time."
Sometimes.
Oh,
I think it was sometimes.
I'm thinking it was "Baby One More Time," but I could be wrong. I'm gonna lock that in.
Lock that in. "Baby One More Time" was her very first song.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
All right.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Number 2. This logo, it was a heart logo, and it says TY on it.
Oh, that's easy.
What company was that logo for? Beanie Babies, My Little Pony, Troll Dolls, or Strawberry Shortcake?
I'm gonna let Unc go first because I know this.
It's a heart with the letters T-Y in it, and you can find it on one of these things. A Beanie Baby?
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies? That's your final answer?
Yeah.
It's Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
It's Beanie Babies.
Yeah. I had to have you describe it one more time because I got lost.
No, it's because you were born in almost 2000.
All right. Here's an easy one. Which basketball player was in Space Jam? Tim Hardaway, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, or Michael Jordan?
Oh, dude, Scottie Pippen for sure. No, it was Michael Jordan. It was.
I'm thinking if it would have been Dennis Rodman, it might have been a whole different rating.
Dude, that'd have been a fucking drug addict movie.
Michael Jordan, lock it in.
It would have been.
All right.
It would have been Space
That's
Jam,
correct,
but
Michael
it would have been
Jordan.
all like magic mushrooms and shit.
All right, here's a question. Here's a good one. Mr. Feeney was the teacher in what popular TV show? I shouldn't have to even read the answers. Y'all should know that.
Go say it again.
Mr. Feeney was the teacher in which popular TV show series?
Mr. Feeney.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Beverly Hills 90210, Saved by the Bell, or Boy Meets World?
I think it's Boy Meets World.
I think so too.
It is Boy Meets World. The fact that y'all didn't know that when I said Mr. Feeney blew my mind. Wow.
I
Okay.
didn't watch a lot of that. I'd probably be better at the Saved by the Bell questions.
Yeah, I wasn't really a Boy
Okay,
Meets World
all right.
kid. I'm sorry.
All right. Here's another one. What was Tommy's last name in Rugrats?
Smash. And Rugrats? Tommy?
Tommy, yep. Finster, DeVille, or Pickles?
Oh, it's Pickles. Lock it in.
It is Pickles.
Yeah.
I remember because his little brother was Dill.
Oh, that's
All
an
right.
easy way to
All
remember
right,
it. Yeah.
here's another one. NSYNC consisted of Justin Timberlake, Lance Bass, JC is it Chase's? Joey
Fantone.
Fantone. And who is the last one?
Oh no, I knew the other four. I don't remember number 5.
Chris Kirkpatrick, Joey McIntyre, Jeff Timmons, or Brian Luttrell?
I'm gonna honestly have to say here, I have no idea because I only remember the other 4.
Oh,
I got it wrong. So
was it Joey?
nope, it's Chris Kirkpatrick.
Oh,
Was Joey in Backstreet Boys? Is that why I'm thinking of him?
I mean Joey Fatone was in NSYNC, but it wasn't Joey Fatone.
Okay.
All right. What was the boy's name in Pokemon?
Which one?
The main character.
I don't know any Pokemon, bro.
Oh, come on, Unc.
You don't know
Give me
the
names.
main?
Give me names. It'll click.
Kai.
No names. No, he doesn't. He should not need names for this.
I never watched Pokemon. I never played the game.
It'll click when I say it to him.
Okay.
Kai, Polly, Ash, Onyx.
Ash.
Okay.
Ash
Fucking
Ketchum
Dingleberry.
from Pallet Town.
All right, let's see if y'all remember this drink. What flavor soda was Surge?
Sugar.
Exclusively at Burger King now.
Yep.
Oh fuck. I don't know.
Was it a lemon lime?
It was the citrus, correct.
Citrus. Okay.
Oh, so just citrus. That's all. Oh.
Well, more
Well,
sugar
damn
than
it.
citrus.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
they just use citrus sugars.
What was the toy called that had the big round eyes, you could press its tongue, and had floppy ears, and it was very hairy?
Oh, okay.
Well, what is it on?
Is it a Furby?
It is a Furby.
Yeah.
Furby.
I couldn't say furry because that would give it away. I don't know if y'all really know this one, okay? This game show where teams competed to find lost treasure in a Mayan temple was called what?
Oh, I watched that. Shit. Was it Temple Run?
You're close. You're on the right track. I have the answers. I know
I
which
know
one.
the show.
Lost
I watched
Temple?
it.
Nope.
Give me the multiple choice.
The Mayan Maze, Legends of the Hidden Temple, Secret of Lost Temple.
It's one of the last two, I think.
I think it's Secret.
It is Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Well, shit. I think wrong.
All right.
That one's hard. I feel like that's one of the things you'll watch and you never pay attention to what it's called.
Yeah.
That's
All right. This is a song. What is the name of the song with these lyrics? You are my fire,
my
the one desire. What's the name of that song?
Want It That Way.
Unc's on it. Unc's on it.
Number
He's on
5.
fire. What's up, Red Line?
Everybody,
What's up,
welcome
baby?
GOLDxREDLINE to the show.
What's up, Redline?
boys?
Did you have fun answering these questions in chat? So you're like, I need to get in there. Okay, I don't know this next question. So okay, Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life was what kind of animal?
Oh, was that a
Dog.
It was.
There's a
No.
dog. No.
It was. There's the options are armadillo, kangaroo, a dog, or a wallaby.
wallaby?
Yeah.
Wallaby. Kangaroo.
He was a wallaby. I said dog. He was a wallaby.
I
I thought he was a dog at first.
I thought he was a dog.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We have a pause in the show. What's happening?
I had to look him up.
He said, "Hold
That is
on."
not a dog. That is not a dog. That is. All right.
All right. Do y'all remember which city that Full House took place in?
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all were quick on that one. All right. Waterfalls was the popular song by who?
TLC.
TLC.
Yeah.
Don't go chasing
Chasing
waterfalls.
Good.
Ooh, this is I forget. I haven't seen this show and I never binge watched it. What was the name of Ross and Rachel's baby?
Oh my God, my wife
Emma.
watches Friends all the time. No.
It's Emma.
Oh, Ross and Rachel's? Yeah,
Yeah.
Emma.
It's
Yeah,
Emma.
yeah.
That's crazy. How do you
Now,
know that, Red
I
Line?
was
Not
thinking-
fair. Not
Jim
fair
is a
because Jem is a
Fucking
huge
Friends freak. Jim
No.
loves Friends. Absolutely
Get him
loves
out.
Friends.
Get him out.
Oh my God.
I was thinking of him and his lesbian ex-wife's baby.
I don't know that one's name.
It's Ben. It's Ben.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
What were the 3 buttons or things you had to do in the game Bop It?
Bop it, twist it,
pop
pull
and
it.
Pull it.
Yep. That's where I learned to masturbate right there.
Yep. Well, see, I think mine was actually the first Britney Spears song, the music video.
What?
The music video.
Was it her that did that Lucky song? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Danger.
God, that one.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky.
Yeah. That's it. That's so fucking funny.
Danger in chat said it sounds like a date.
You know what? I am
Bop It,
tired of that
twist it,
motherfucker.
pull it.
I'm mad at him too because he went in all of y'all's chat last night and did not even come into mine. So I'm kind of sour with him. I am sour.
Oh,
If I could see him right now, I'd give him I'd grab his dick and twist it.
Twist it.
This is a
Yep.
UFC fight.
That's how I feel. I'm pretty sure I was on, but hey, that's fine. No worries. No worries. It's fine. Fake fan. Fake
Is
fan.
there more questions? This is fun.
Yeah. Danger. He was on last night too. He was streaming.
Wow. You find out who your friends are, chat.
Yeah.
Well, that was my contribution to the show.
Oh man.
All right.
So I do miss the 90s. It was a
It
good
was an
time.
interesting time. Jenko jeans, Surge, Doritos
Tamagotchis.
3D, Tamagotchis.
What? Wait. Y'all remember those fucking? Was it the Dorito 3Ds that you had in like the Pringles can, and then you had the cup lid for it, whatever?
Yeah.
No, those
No.
were those. No, those were Fuck, what were they? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember the name of them.
Yeah, because the Pringles 3D, those were just those like cones.
What
or
am I
like
thinking of?
puffed up things.
Pringles 3D were basically like bugles.
Yeah.
I love bugles. If you don't put bugles on the fingertips and eat them, you're not a real kid.
Yeah.
Right.
That's facts right there.
You're not a real 90s kid if you didn't do that.
Right.
All right, Unc. How long do you want this one to run? Do you want to go long to this
we
one?
can go as long as we want. I don't care. It's all
I
right.
mean, I do have the top 15 sexiest actresses pulled up. We could do a smash or pass.
God.
But it's
Oh,
gonna be
God.
all smash. We have to set rules here. We have to set rules on this one.
That's.
We
I'm
have,
still scrolling through this 90s shit. Oh my God. Do y'all remember the clear see-through phones?
yes.
Those were something else. I didn't have a phone in my room, so I guess I can't really. I
didn't-
remember seeing one.
I didn't either, but do you remember when calculators used to be fully see-through?
Yep.
That was the shit right there. And then they started to like, I'm talking, they used to be like clear, not like
Do y'all remember
foggy.
those? Do y'all remember what were those things called? It was like the little players. They were like the size of, I don't even know, like a Tamagotchi, but they had the discs or the little things with one song on it, and you could
The
plug
hit
in
clips?
earbuds. The hit clips.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had so many of those.
I have a story about those actually.
Oh no.
When I got my first car, I had an old hit clip in my room that my mom had saved or whatever, and I for the life of me can't remember the song that was on it. Okay? But when they got my car and I got it home, I had like washed it and everything, and I went inside to grab something, and I came outside and she had plugged it in. She had plugged the headphone jack into the aux cord, and it was playing. And then it was on a cassette. It was like one of those cassette things that had the aux cord attached to it, and we couldn't get the cassette back out. It was stuck in the cassette player.
Oh,
And so, and she had like run the cord in my dash and hidden the thing. So I had to listen to that for like 2 days before I finally figured out where it was.
so okay, we can stick with the theme. Top 10 female actresses from the 90s.
I'm down.
Everybody down for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, then we shall play. Smash or pass.
Wait, I forgot one more thing. Undo that. Rewind that. Don't do that again.
Undo.
Okay. Do you remember the original fidget spinner?
The original?
Yep.
I want to say it was a tech deck.
It was not.
Oh,
it
tech
was.
decks
It
were
was.
the shit.
You remember that bird that you could balance on your fingertip?
Oh,
yeah.
The original fidget spinner, bro.
Or a Rubik's Cube.
No, that's way too. That's if like you're 102. No one gives a fuck about a
Yeah.
Rubik's Cube.
That was like 70s.
God, what are we fucking 80?
Dude,
God damn.
did you know they have their own stores? I was watching a TikTok and this guy was talking about you can go into Rubik's Cube stores and buy different lube for it and buy different cubes and different stuff. I was like, what
Did
is
you say
this?
lube?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were
Hold
in
on.
the wrong.
You did
Yeah.
say lube.
No, they do. They lube them. And there's like different textures. Some of it's really thick, some of it's really thin, some of it's like water or like gun
I don't
lube.
think you're in a Rubik's Cube store, but
It was a Rubik's Cube TikTok, bro. I'm not kidding you.
I think you were in the wrong store.
Whatever. Give me these 90s. Oh, hold on. Let me turn you up. Don't talk. Just play the intro. What are we doing, Red?
Smash or pass.
I love it.
I don't know
dude.
why I like that so much. Okay, we're gonna start at number 10. So this is top 10 best actresses from the 1990s. At number 10, we have Demi Moore.
Ooh.
We talking about 90s Demi Moore, or we talking about now Demi Moore?
I was thinking, are we talking G.I. Jane Demi Moore or what?
We are talking in the 90s. They look as if they were in the 90s.
Oh God, yes.
Smash.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
bad.
was this when she had the Karen haircut, or when she had the long haircut there? Because that's a difference.
In this picture, she has long hair.
I was gonna say.
Okay, yes, I'm smashing.
I'm
all
just
day.
saying. I'm just saying. If you see her today, she looks like a skinwalker, bro. She's not.
No, she's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
We're talking 90s. We're not talking today.
Yeah.
All right, Vash is a smash,
Smash.
Yep.
Smash.
and I'm a smash. At number 9, we have Emma Thompson.
Smash.
Oh, wait, I gotta look that one up. I don't remember her.
She was a redhead. She was in. What was she in?
She was
I
a
don't
British
remember.
actress, activist, author, comedian, and screenwriter.
She was, as if this helps at all, the only thing I know her from is she was the nanny in Nanny McPhee. in like 2010 or something.
I'm gonna say pass. I can't.
Yeah,
her
I mean-
face is just not it for me.
I can't think of who she is.
Okay, I'm a pass. Number 8, Meg Ryan.
Smash. All day.
Is that even a
All
question?
day.
Meg Ryan, 90s Meg Ryan. Oh yeah. Mhm.
Dude, it could be 80s Meg Ryan, 2000s
God
Meg Ryan.
bless.
Yeah.
Not today's Meg Ryan, but 90s Meg Ryan, 100%.
Yep, I am a smash as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 7, Drew Barrymore.
Smash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's an easy one.
Yep.
Okay.
Old Drew.
Yep.
Old Drew.
Old Drew.
Old
Is that what
Drew.
she was?
All
I
right.
can just imagine Vash rolls over. He just, old Drew.
All right. At number 6, I'm a smash, of course. She's a redhead. At number 6, we have Sandra Bullock.
She looks too much like my aunt. I can't do it. I can't. She looks too much like my aunt.
I can't do it either. She doesn't get me going.
Redline.
I will pass. I like her as an actress, but
I'm smashing.
Red likes the Eddie B to the committee.
I'm just not picky, I guess. I don't know. Number 5, Angelina Jolie.
Smash.
Yes. 1,000 times over. Yes.
So we can just go to 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4, Susan Sarandon.
Who?
huh?
Who?
She was James and Enchanted, James and the Giant Peach. Hold on.
Oh, pass.
She looks like Gollum, but a woman.
Susan Sarandon?
Yeah, that word.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
Danger said, hell no, that's a dumb bitch.
Number 3, Winona Ryder.
I'm gonna pass on that one. She just wasn't it.
I don't think so. I think she's scary.
Is that the girl from Edward Scissorhands?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Pass. She creeps me out, bro.
I know. I no way.
Yeah, I think I'm a pass.
Yeah.
Something
Number
about
2,
it. I don't know.
Julia Roberts.
Ooh.
Smash.
Julia Roberts in the 90s. She had a big smile back in the
did.
day. Her smile was huge. But I think I'll smash. I think I will.
Her and Aaron Brockovich was, and Pretty Woman. Yeah, I agree with Vash.
Unk.
I'll think I'll smash. I'll need a couple drinks, but I'll smash.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Num-
being honest.
Number 1, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Without a second guess. Without.
Redline's
don't
just
even-
down.
Yeah. Yes.
You ain't
Yes.
even got to ask.
Yes.
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 Smash.
Smash.
All right.
Yeah.
That is our top 10.
Like we could even go 80s Michelle Pfeiffer, and it's let's go.
Let's go.
Because
he says.
she's in Grease too. She plays
Yeah.
the main character in Grease too.
Yeah. What a terrible
like-
sequel to a movie.
I feel
Yeah,
like there's
no.
some really good ones in the 11 through 20.
Oh, keep going then.
Let's rapid fire. All right. Number 11, Alicia Silverstone.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
Smash. Y'all are fucking weird. Glenn Close.
No.
You say
Pass.
quick fire.
Glenn Close.
Pass.
Pass.
Sure.
Hillary Swank.
Yes.
Smash.
Yes.
Smash. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No.
No. Oh,
Smash.
pass.
Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
I have to look
Come on,
her up.
where's
the rest
I
of
you?
have to
Smash.
look her up. I have to look her up.
Why do you have to look up Nicole
Smash.
Kidman?
Because I forgot who the fuck she was because I'm terrible with names.
No, it's because you're 5 years old. All right. Neve Campbell.
Yes.
Pass.
Smash. Redline's in trouble. Jennifer Jason Lee.
No, because her name's Jason.
Okay. I'm a pass, just because this picture makes her look really depressed,
I'm gonna pass.
and I just don't want to add more disappointment in her life. Sharon Stone.
Yes.
Pass.
Smash.
Smash. Gina Davis.
No.
I can't
Pass.
remember who
I'm
she is.
passing.
League of Their Own.
Ooh. Smash.
She was the pitcher, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm not hitting that. She's too tall.
Smash. I bet she gives amazing hand jobs. Jennifer Connelly.
Oh my god. Okay, next.
Jennifer Connelly.
Who the fuck
Sure.
is that?
Sure, I'm hitting.
Oh. Oh yeah. Smash.
Trying to think of like big movies she's been in, but I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'm a smash.
Isn't
Smash.
she the one in Westworld? Westworld. She's the
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and that's the 11 through 20.
Nice.
That was a good rapid fire round.
Yep.
I had to miss
All
half
right.
of it because kids are being buttheads.
I got one just because she's number 25, and I'm just curious where y'all fall on this. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Smash.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Unk.
Smash.
I'm a pass.
Really?
Really?
She looks like a horse.
She does not look like a horse. What?
Like, I'm pretty sure you could feed her a carrot.
I feed
Oh
her
my
a carrot.
All right, and there we go. That was the 1990s edition of Smash or Pass.
I love it.
I love my button.
I love it.
Make that.
All right,
bitch
boys.
neigh.
Well, thank y'all for having me. I'm glad I
Yep.
was able to pop in and offer some stuff for you guys. So,
Hell yeah.
y'all have a great rest of y'all's podcast. I'll talk to y'all later.
Good night,
Later.
Vash.
All right.
Oh, man.
Do we have anything else we wanted to do?
I'm thinking. I'm not thinking of anything really.
Yeah, because we're at the hour 45 mark.
Damn, really? That passed quick.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I guess, if you guys are feeling generous or whatever, I want to do these more often. Can we do these more often?
Yes.
I forget how much fun they are until we do them.
I know. That's the same thing here. We'll plan on next Sunday, same time.
Next Sunday. I think Sundays work out very well for both of us.
Yeah.
So, Sundays, tentatively, we'll say Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. You could check out the live recording of the Balderdash podcast over on Twitch. Uncle_legend, Red_devil321 are the two channels. Check us out. Have fun. We invite guests on all the time if you want to be featured on the podcast. just send us a DM on Twitter, hit us up on Twitch, hit us on Discord, whatever it may be. Just let us know that you want to get on and we'll get you in. So we love having everybody in. Thank you guys so much. I'm happy to be back. We took a hiatus. We've done some life updates for the most part, but I'm happy we're back and we're in full swing. I feel like winter time is kind of when we can really get into it.
Yeah, it does make it easier.
Yeah, so with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Don't fuck any chickens.
Or do, we're not your parents.
Yeah, well, that's true. And be sure, this is coming, this has been a long week for a lot of people, and be sure to tell someone that you love them, okay? Spread on the love, because
I love you, Onk.
You never know, I love you too, buddy. What do you got for us? What are your words of wisdom?
As said by Nintendo Quit Screen, everything not saved will be lost.